Hello, everyone. I'm Mitchell Ryan Darcy, and I just wanted to give a quick update. I found a job, and unfortunately, the job requires me to work 12-hour shifts on a normal day, and for 6 days out of the 7 days of a week. And so as a result, you can probably already guess that I will definitely not have a lot of time for creating videos and stuff. But I am gonna still continue to try and make as the content that I do plan to still make. It's just it might take me a bit longer. I'm definitely for December, definitely gonna get my end of the year top best and worst movie list, and as well as a just watched Marvel year in review video. That's two videos I definitely want to get done in December. But then there's also a couple things that I do want to do, and I do want to do it right, which is the something that I thought I would be able to do about a month ago, is the James Bond ranking of the James Bond films, as well as music. And I think there was a couple other things I was going to rank from the James Bond franchise, but unfortunately, I just never got around to rewatching all the James Bond films. As you know, there's like 20 something of them. I lost count. And at each one being around 2 hours is kind of that's a lot of time watching. And unfortunately, I won't be able to because I want to make sure my ranking video is going to be good. I wanted to make sure it's accurate to what I think is the best James Bond film and all that. So it's going to take me some time to get through that and all that. And I apologize. It definitely, especially with this work schedule, it's gonna be tough for me. I'm already in a lot of pain because it's sort of like a food processing plant, and it's kind of a lot, especially for somebody who's been sort of just trying to create content at home, and previously the office job before the pandemic sort of took it away. So it's definitely a drastic change for difference for me, and it'd be interesting to see how well my body handles it. So, anyways, I just wanted to briefly mention I do have a Patreon account now, and though it is still in the early stages, I'm trying to figure out the best way to handle it. Recently in my Let's Talk About This, me and Unis Honest video that I made, I introduced that I have now started a Patreon, and gave a little bit of example of what potentially the credits would look like. Obviously, it would be a lot more polished, but I currently have free tiers, and I just wanted to talk about that. Depending on the tier, you get your name listed in the credits for depending on what your tier is at, such as like the obviously the more higher tiers the better it is. But I just wanted to say that there is a limited 88 early tier, which is for the first 88 people, and I'm never going to change the price, and I hope never to change it, what you get out of it, but it's I might add to it depending in the future. But it's a special tier at a special price. So for those are the first 88 that sort of get in, and then once I hit it fills up to 88, it's going to be unlisted tier. So once it's gone, sort of type thing. And I'm currently offering sort of like bonus videos behind the scenes of some of the videos I've done recently, as well as I currently am using it to hold my any and all alcohol short film, because Turtle Pudding Studio, my old channel, I deleted that several years ago, and so I didn't really have a place to just show the any and all alcohol short film that I did when I was in Toronto Film School. So if you want to see that and the behind the scenes footage, it is available through Patreon, depending on what tier you're at for it. So you also get access to exclusive polls and updates that I'm basically in some ways using Patreon as almost like a Twitter per se, because I don't really use Twitter. I'm using sort of Patreon to give updates, as well as I'll post polls related to my videos, what you think of them, what and all that, and everybody, it doesn't matter what tier you are in, you get access to the polls and the updates at the very least. And those polls can very well affect my future videos and what I do next, or how I do them as well. Thank you very much for watching. I want you to have a nice day or night or whatever time you watch this. Have a nice whatever.